Hey everybody, Happy New Year. First of all, let's start off with the Happy New Year. It's 2019. It's a good year. Hopefully it becomes better than usual. This is my action figure review on the 6-inch 3-pack Marvel Legends first 10-year anniversary Iron Man, Thanos, and Doctor Strange. There is a lot of this figure that I love, and I'm pretty sure you guys will like this set. As I said before, I wasn't going to finish the Thanos Build-A-Figure from Proxima Midnight because, as I said, I wanted this guy so bad, but now I'm thinking about getting this guy from that first wave. So let's take a look at the accessories first, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the figures themselves. So these two hands are actually the hands that the Iron Man figure comes placed with. I do love these hands. I do love how they come out. They have that hole that you can plug that blaster effect. We have seen these effects before. It's just that this time they did it different from before. They've had them for different Iron Man figures and Spider-Man Homecoming Iron Man. Probably not even just Iron Man, but other figures as well. We've seen those blast effects before, and it also comes with fisted hands. There's not much detail on these. I do enjoy that it looks like an iron piece, of course. And when you're switching out the hands, it's quite easy. It's simple. You won't stress. It just pops in whichever hand you want to use. So let's do a fisted hand for this side. So it just instantly pops in just like that. These as well. Just make sure it's at the hole, and then just plug it in, and it comes with it, and boom, there you go, Iron Man that's shooting out. Now you can also plug these in, let's say on the boot, on the bottom of the boot. Remember, it has little peg holes in the bottom of the feet. So let's say you're gonna pose them flying. You could do that as well if you want, or if you'd like. So just go ahead and plop right there. Go ahead and do that, and it's perfectly fine. You see, now you have a flying Iron Man. These are the accessories for the Doctor Strange figure. Also, I am sorry for this little white fuzz, but I don't know where it's from. I'll probably scrape it off later. So Doctor Strange comes with a removable Eye of Agamotto that we haven't seen since... Well, we haven't seen a removable Agamotto or Eye of Agamotto ever, so that's quite neat that they gave it to us. And simple as well. Simple to place on. It can fit over the head, so for this one you don't actually have to take off the head and put it in, or put the thing on. So it fits perfectly. So that's nice as well. Comes with two separate hands for the left hand. Yes, left hand. Comes with an open hand, kind of sorcery hand that we've seen before, and it comes with this closed hand, or this holding hand, or trigger hand, right? Trigger hand? Yeah, it looks like a trigger hand. Now, what this hand is used for this, so you can see that the peg there, or the shield, has a little peg or whatever. You can just fit it through, and bam. Same as the Iron Man figure. They're easy to port in, so just simply plop, port it in. And let me just go ahead and zoom out real quick. And he fell. And bam. There you have a Doctor Strange with a shield portal. I guess if you want to... Sorry about that. I guess if you want to count the Cloak of Levitation, then it counts as an accessory. But I wanted to do that one separately than the accessories and the figure itself, because... Oh my god, I love this. You can see all the sculpted detail in there. I love the work that they gave with this. It's not like the other one from the first Doctor Strange line. I didn't pick that Doctor Strange figure up because I didn't like it. I didn't actually think it looked like the actor, Benedict. But I did, however, pick this one up because I like the likeness to Thanos and the likeness to Doctor Strange. So, I do enjoy this. It has a peg in the back, so you can just simply port it into the back. Make sure that the back has a hole, so make sure that it's right in the hole when you port it in, and bam, fits perfectly. And there you have Doctor Strange with the Cloak of Levitation. I'm probably going to work on making him one out of fabric. I don't know how I'm going to get this sculpted in detail. But I guess you can count this as an accessory. I didn't count the arm part because I am going to review that part with the figure, of course. So the accessories of Thanos are two head sculpts, one an angry look and one a calm look. I do enjoy the angry look more. This is the angry look that he comes with, or the look that he has once you open the figure out of the packaging. So yeah, let's look at those teeth. They're a little bit yellow, so I do like that. He has like a type of face, you know, that's pretty good. Okay, so I like that you see some of the eyes, or you can see the purple under the eyes. So that's good, right? I do enjoy that. I enjoy the sculpting that was put in this head sculpt, but this isn't the head sculpt that comes as an accessory. It's this one. It's more the calmed, relaxed head. So I do like this one. It's very relaxed. He's very Gamora type of look, you know. I am planning on collecting more 6-inch figures now. See, this figure is massive, so I'm probably gonna have to have my camera's about to fall off. Damn. So look, guys. So this is how it fits. It just fits properly, and you know, bam. But this figure is massive. It's easy to pop in, by the way. If you're wanting to, you can switch the Infinity Gauntlet. I am gonna get the arm from the past Build-A-Figure just to pop off that hand and have a fisted Infinity Gauntlet, which I think is good. However, I hate that my Infinity Gauntlet came with a little splotch on it. I don't know if you see it. There we go. It came with a splotch, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of angry. I'm kind of raging. But yeah. So let's go back to the Iron Man figure. Those of you that have collected before know this sculpt. So it is the same sculpt as we've seen before. Now, if you're wondering, no, this Iron Man does not come with the Tony Stark head sculpt that I had on it. This is the Tony Stark head sculpt for the 10-year anniversary 2-pack of Iron Man. So yeah, this is the 10-year anniversary. I will review this figure pack later, but this is a separate. This does come from a separate toy thing. Now, if you're wondering, no, you cannot fit the whole head on because it's very loose. So as you can see here, it's very loose. The way I got mine to fit was to have as if the joint is gonna barely go in, and it's midway of going in and midway of coming out. So then now you have a Tony Stark head sculpt on the Iron Man figure. I do like how this looks, actually. I really enjoy it. I really like it. The only thing about this figure, this Iron Man figure, is that it doesn't come with as much articulation as the old one. Why does it not come with the articulation? Let me show you. Let me turn off the lights. It's a bit darker, so. That is why. It comes with a blue LED light, which I think is pointless because these are for adult collectors. I mean, if you're going to buy your kid a toy, go ahead and buy him a toy. But these figures are adult collectors. Why are you trying to focus on that? And it shuts off, of course. But why are you gonna have that in a kid's or in an adult's action figure line, right? It's kind of pointless. I kind of think it's pointless. But it is what it is, I guess. Taking a look at the helmet. I think the helmet I love, especially since this is sculpted in. So I do like that. I do like how this helmet looks. I really have liked how this helmet looks. Then the body looks great. I do love the body, how it came out, how all the sculpted detail looks. It's just fantastic. The back is the same as the older figure. However, it has the place where you switch the batteries, and then it has the on and off switch. So that's nice that they added that in. It's not just a turn on or whatever, and that's it. So that's cool. I don't remember it having a lot of gold, so I'm alright with the amount of gold that was put on this figure. Let me try to get the light shining on him. So I do enjoy the amount of gold that was put on this figure. I don't know why it's very dark, but it is a very glossy armor, and I do enjoy this armor. For articulation, his hands do rotate, or his arms do rotate 360. His arm does move out that far. He has an upper arm swivel. He has double jointed elbows, which is great and comes in handy. He has a swivel, so his hands do swivel, and they do bend down and up. However, it is key to note that with the other hands, with the blaster hands, they don't have a hinge on them. So let me go ahead and show you guys. They don't have a hinge on him, so you can't hinge him up and down, which kind of sucks, but okay, I guess. What else are you gonna do? No ab articulation because of the whole battery pack or whatever, which kind of sucks. He kicks out that much, kicks forward that much, kicks back not so far, upper thigh cut, which is pretty stiff on mine, double jointed knees, which is great, ankle move down. I pinched myself. Be careful with that. You will pinch yourself with the ankle. But ankle moves down, ankle moves up, and he has ankle pivot. So, great articulation. So first of all, damn. This figure, I think, is one of the best Doctor Strange figures out there, in my opinion. It's probably one of the best that I've seen, and it's quite great. I've already talked about the cape, and I've already talked about the Eye of Agamotto, so I'm not going to talk about them. But the arm does come with this effect. It's the time effect. So, of course, you're going to have to need the Eye of Agamotto if you're going to pose him around with this. This is the key component to this figure. It's very different. However, I do wish that it came with a separate arm or a separate hand, so I could just place it in there. You know what I mean? I got very bored to the extent of where I actually pulled out the... Oh, there he goes. I actually pulled out the Armored Iron Man hand off and checked if this would fit on. And it does fit in nice and snug. So if you want to have him with a flesh hand, I guess this one works as well for Iron Man, of course. But going to Doctor Strange. So this Doctor Strange is probably one of my favorite figures of them all because, oh my god, the head sculpt. It's not as good as the Paul Rudd one that we've seen with the first 10-year anniversary. However, look, it looks a lot like Benedict Cumberbatch. Come on, you have to admit it looks a lot like Benedict Cumberbatch. It's just very good. I enjoy it a lot, right? This is nice, actually. I do love this. If you're wondering if it fits onto the Tony Stark body from the 10 years, it does. So I guess now you can have a Doctor Strange. So let me try to focus that. I guess you can have a Doctor Strange, get it, you know, as when he's a doctor. So I do like that they gave us that option as well. But other than that, oh my god, we've seen this body mold before. From the old original Doctor Strange, of course. The head was the only thing that was quite disgusting. I don't know the paint differences, because as I said, I skipped on that one. But I do know that this is probably the best Doctor Strange out there. And this is my first time reviewing this, so, you know, I like it. I love all the sculpted detail. It's amazing. It's amazing how much detail they gave him. Jesus. And the cape is very different as well. The cape used to come as the 3¾ inch Doctor Strange figure that I reviewed. I don't know if you guys remember that review. That was my first YouTube review. But the 3¾ inch Doctor Strange had the same type of cape and the same type of look as to the 6-inch figure that it was released during that time. So, let me see if I find the cape. Yep, I found the cape. Now let me see if I find Doctor Strange in my figure pile. I piled them because, you know, I'm doing a review right now. So, this is the cape that Doctor Strange originally came with. It's not that good. I don't think anybody liked this type of design. And the 6-inch figure one also had one, but of course to its sizing. Not this small, because, you know, what kind of a Doctor Strange would have that sizing or that sizable cape, right? The Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange was kind of similar to the 3¾ inch version. Let me see if I find him. I found him, but I got my custom cape on him. So here you can see the head sculpt that came with the first Doctor Strange. Of course, it was miniaturized for the 3¾ inch figure. So this is the same head sculpt that came with the first 6-inch figure. I hope that they give us a new 3¾ inch figure, of course, but with that kind of a look. Now, what I can do is I can check that the paint detail from this one and this one. So here you see gold, which there you don't on the silver thing. Here you see gold little buttons. The buttons aren't painted here, so I wish that they did that. This is a separate color, so this is brown, right? This isn't brown, but I wish that they paid attention to that. However, this is an amazing figure, and I love it. This is probably like the second key component to this whole package, and Jesus. Now to the best figure of all three of them. So Doctor Strange, take us away. Oh, wait, Doctor Strange, take us away. Take us away. So Doctor Strange, will you take us away? So cool. It's one of the best action figures, one of the best Thanos action figures, and I'm so psyched about it because it looks film accurate. That's what I'm trying to say. With both head sculpts on, it just blows me away on how film accurate this Thanos is. So you can see that it's very film accurate, and I love it. I didn't finish. Remember, I had said I didn't finish the Build-A-Figure of Thanos, the movie version, because I wanted this one. Well, I finally got him, right? So it is probably one of the best Thanos figures that I've had ever. So, you know, this is nice. I'm still looking for a 3¾ inch Thanos. So if any of you know, please let me know. So this part is sculpted in, which is probably one of the best parts. Not one of the best parts, but, you know, it's sculpted in, which I like that they didn't add, or they did add. The skirt piece is also sculpted in, which is nice. And the boots are nice. I love it. The gold that they chose, it's probably one of the, it's lighter than the old one, I guess, I'm thinking. But, you know, sculpted details is just great. You can see it on the boots. I don't know if there was more color on the boots, but if there was, I wish that it did come with more color, because I'm guessing there was more color on the boots, but they didn't want to do that. This Thanos figure is massive, by the way. It's how many inches, actually? I want to know now. It stands at about 8.5 inches. Or is it 8? I'm reading close to 8.5 inches. Yeah, close to 8.5 inches, which is this is a 6-inch figure, by the way. This is a 6-inch figure. So this is big. I did get the chance to get the Proxima Midnight to it. So here she is compared to him, and I thought she was tall, but he's taller than her. I didn't know that he was gonna be taller than her in action figure form. I know that they are that tall. I'm guessing, right? Yeah, I remember them being that tall. But I do love this. I do love this. I can't wait to get my hands on the Cole Obsidian and the other two figures that were already mentioned that they're going to release. So we're finally gonna get the whole Children of Thanos in action figure form, which is amazing. So for articulation, this Thanos does look down fair amount. So there he's crying to Gamora. He looks up. There he's seeing Tony Stark throw the whole building at him. Just right. You guys, if you remember that scene, you know, you'll remember. He has an ab crunch that goes down that far, ab crunch that goes back that far, which kind of looks weird on Thanos, but you know, his arms do move out that far. It rotates 360, has a single jointed elbow at the top, has an upper arm swivel, which is pretty cool. I was about to say upper thigh. His hand does hinge, especially the Infinity Gauntlet hand. Both of his hands hinge up and down. He has waist rotation, which is great. His legs go out that far. His leg kicks forward. His legs kick back. He has an upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Oh, wait, let me try to... That's the thing, if you don't... Oh, man, it popped off. Crap. The leg popped off. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, so be careful whenever you're bending the knees. But he has double jointed knees that go in that far, which is pretty awesome for a Thanos figure. His ankles, no boot rotation, of course, but his ankle does move down, moves up, and he has ankle pivot. It's quite funny to me because I just realized I didn't do the articulation segment for him. So he does look up that far, he looks down that far, which is quite great. He has no ab crunch, but he does move back that far, moves forward that far, has a waist rotation that can rotate 360, right? He is the Sorcerer Supreme after all. His arms do rotate 360 as well. Upper arm swivel, which is great. Double jointed elbow, which is also great. This hand hinges up and down. This arm has a double jointed elbow as well, but is hindered by this piece. And his hand does hinge up and down, so does the other one that he comes with. He has an upper thigh cut. Wait, so he kicks out that far, kicks back that far, upper thigh cut. He has double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankle does move down, moves up, and he has ankle pivot. Moves up just a tiny bit more than what it usually is. I don't have the past 6-inch figure, but this is the Doctor Strange 6-inch figure compared to the 3 3/4 inch Doctor Strange. Here's Doctor Strange compared to the other 6-inch figure that I have in my collection. It is the Captain America from the Age of Ultron Hulk Build-A-Figure wave. Film version of Thanos compared to comic book Walmart exclusive Thanos. I did enjoy this Thanos a lot more than this one, especially since I had owned this one. But now I'm aiming for this one. This one's more of my favorite one. Here's Thanos compared to Captain America, which I think is a good size. I do enjoy that size for a Thanos, so that's pretty cool. I actually like it. I cannot wait to get the Infinity War Thanos. Infinity War Cap. I truly want that one. Strange. I do love the height difference between these two figures. It is probably one of my favorite, and I love it. So, yes, they are doing right, and I love you, Marvel. You're doing great with your action figures. Here is the Iron Man from the 3-pack compared to the movie Thanos, which is actually pretty great. These two both came in the pack, I know, but, I wanted do a height difference between them. So I do like how that looks. I do enjoy that. Here is Iron Man compared to Tony Stark. I know they're the same person, of course, but Iron Man armor, I guess. I do like how this Iron Man armor is a bit taller than the Tony Stark from the 2-pack that I got recently. I will review that one later. So just letting you know. Here is the Avengers Infinity War Iron Man compared to my Avengers Age of Ultron Iron Man. This is probably one of the oldest figures I've had, especially since the paint is starting to come off. I've had troubles with it. I've had to glue it back together. It's a very difficult figure that I bought. I do enjoy it though, and I do love it. However, I love this Iron Man more, especially since it's a new suit. I will love more, I'm guessing, the other Iron Man that I'm going to get. So, yes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this action figure review. I do enjoy these figures. I do recommend it. Go ahead and click the like button if you actually like this video. Go ahead and share the video if you actually feel like it was worthy. Go ahead and ask people to subscribe. I want more subscribers, guys. Not because I want them, but because, you know, I want it because I want to make more videos for you guys. And in a way, I kind of do want to become famous so that I can show you guys all of this that I have, and so that I could review more figures. I do enjoy reviewing figures, and I am getting better and better at them. And I know it's very strange, but please go ahead and share, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I do recommend this packaging, and I do recommend this package. I love this package. I hope you guys end up getting them. As I said, better Doctor Strange. I don't think the Iron Man is the best part of the figure, or this 3-pack, but I think this Thanos is the best part of this 3-pack. So I do recommend that, and I do love the Thanos. So go ahead and do as you wish, or go ahead and do as you want. But please like the video if you liked it, share it, and you guys know the rest. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's simple. Just click the subscribe button. It's right there. You see it? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, just boop. Boop. Alright, guys. That was my review. See you guys tomorrow.